Hello, my name is Cédric. I'm the head of the Software Technology Lab at Avnet Embedded. Welcome to this new embedded software session. For today's episode, I'm going to show you how with SimpleSwitch you can develop and debug a Qt application directly on a SMARC module. First thing, we log into the platform. Then let's check with SimpleSwitch helper what's running on the system. Right now, not much. Moving on, let's check our IP address. That's going to be important for the rest of that episode. We open a new terminal. As usual, let's start RDP to stream what's going on our Simple Plus display. Then we open Qt Creator. We can check Tools, then Option. Here we have our device. Currently it's not much, only local PC. Then we can check the kits that are used to compile and debug. Right now we only have one for our computer, so in short we can build for our x86 computer. But what we want to do in most cases is to compile our application for our SimpleSwitch platform, right? So moving forward, we are going to source the SDK. So let's do it. Then we have access to two new commands, QT Creator Kit Configurator and QT Creator Project Configurator. Let's run the Kit Configurator command. We can see the help and that some options are mandatory like IP address, config and name. So let's do it. First we specify the address of the device. Go there, let's copy it. Then we need to specify the path to the configuration files used by Qt Creator. If you are using an Ubuntu, it will be located in your home directory .config/qtproject/qtcreator. Finally, we give a name to the kit, and I will call it i.mx8m plus kit in my case, since that's the platform I'm using. Then we can restart Qt Creator, and now we go back in Tools option. We have a new device pre-configured to connect to SimpleSwitch. We have the debugger, compiler and QMake pre-configured, in my case to cross-compile for the i.mx8m plus platform and ready to use for our project. Then we can check the kit that gathers the info about the compiler, debugger and make. Here we have the path of the sysroot where the libraries to cross-compile your application are located. At this point, we can create a new project. Okay, go there. We name it SimpleSwitch test. We keep QMake and next. We can ignore these options. And we get to kit selection. So here we select our new kit for the i.mx8m+, so we have our new project with our new kit. At this point, if we check run, we see that it's still the configuration by default to deploy our application, which is not compatible with SimpleSwitch. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna leave Qt Creator, and this time we're gonna run Qt Creator Project Configurator. This command line tool will configure automatically the configuration for all the steps needed to deploy an application on a SimpleSwitch image. So here for that tool we give the name of the kit we used previously, and then we give the path to the Qt project we just created. Let's restart Qt Creator. Now if we check the deployment section, we see that it has changed. Everything has been set up to use SimpleSwitch instead of the standard deployment done by Qt. Then if we check the run section, we have two new configurations, either in release, where we use system control to start the application, or in debug, where we use a GDB integrated to SimpleSwitch to start the application on the system. In build, we pick up our target for a specific case, in this case debug, but then do not click on the little arrow here, because it will start the application it will try to start the application, but it will fail. What you need to do is to click on the green arrow with a little bug, and then everything is happening automatically. It builds and deploys the application. Then the debugger starts, and it stops on the breakpoint that was set. And we are pretty much done. Moving on, let's continue the debug. And finally, we see our application on the remote desktop. So you can see how, with the help of these two scripts, you can easily set up QT Creator with SimpleSwitch. Takes less than 5 minutes. The longest part is actually to deploy the application on the system. That's it for today. With this tutorial, you are ready to start your Qt project with SimpleSwitch on any compatible SMARC module. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed that session, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on LinkedIn so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming episodes. Have a nice day and see you next week!